because of his own domination. He's a crazy man. So a lot of people, if you just see him, you're like, oh, okay, he stands up to America, whatever, whatever. But if you're really in the know, you know that he's kind of been a puppet to our government for a long time. Yeah. And he'll run over whoever he needs to run over to get his money.
So how do you feel about the situation in Libya now?
It's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, it's crazy to see people unite and be willing to die for something. You know, before people weren't armed from the beginning; they were just protesting innocently. There was more than 30,000 people that got massacred before other countries got involved. You know, and they weren't just killing people; they were going in the hospitals, killing doctors. You know, so that they couldn't treat people. They were going in the blood banks, pouring out the blood so nobody could get donations. But if you ask anybody that's in Libya now, it's all worth it. It was all worth it.
Wow.
Okay. So, I mean, how would you actually describe your music to our listeners, you know, that are new to pop?
I mean, it's just sincere. You know, I try to make sincere music. I grew up a hip-hop head. You know, I grew up on Tupac initially, but as I got a little bit older, Mos Def and those type of cats. But one thing I always realized was, like, a lot of the artists that I liked had deep lyrics, but my friends wasn't really feeling them because they didn't have good beats or they didn't have catchy hooks. So what we try to do is make sure the content is going to please the hip-hop heads, but always have catchy hooks, good beats, a catchy flow so that even a casual fan can really get with it.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I got to do a cheap plug real quick since you are here with us, and I'm kind of working both jobs on the Jay Davis Show and AAU Records. If you ever need beats or anything, John Blue's right there. Single makers. You know what I'm saying? Put your words on. You know, get your management people to talk to his people, which is me, and we're gonna do this, man.
We're always on the hunt, and you know we're already familiar with what John Blue can do. So first time actually I heard about John was from the interns.
Right to Life.
Yeah. So and that was like maybe a year or two ago.
What up, Noise? Gotta get you on the show,
It's
man.
about time. It's overdue. It's long overdue.
So a question I always get asked is like, what kind of info would you give to the artist that's trying to get to where we at?
Man, I tell you what we did. Like at the end of the day, the resources that are out there. There's so many artists that are trying to get a helping hand. They're trying to get signed to a label. And really, man, it's all at your fingertips. You gotta have tunnel vision and really believe in your product. You know what I'm saying? And then if somebody comes along the way and helps you out, that's icing on the cake. You can't depend on it. You know, we built actually through Facebook originally, and the Facebook fan page just hit 10,000 fans a few days ago. So that's, you know, that's dope. And that's just through building on our own. You know, I'm not from Chicago. I'm from Kentucky. When I came to Chicago initially and signed with a record label. Thought I was going to blow, and really nothing happened for me. It wasn't until I left the label that I really,
Blue note.
It wasn't until I left the label, and they're still my people. It's no disrespect to the label, but I really realized you got to go get it on your own. So we came to Chicago like hollering at all the promoters as outsiders and the blogs. Nobody was really messing with us. It was kind of clicked up. So we was like, man, let's start doing our own shows and holler at the universities. We started doing shows at DePaul and stuff, get 400 or 500 people. Eventually, and now, I mean, with no label or nothing, we just kicked off the Freedom Tour. We just started off at UIC the other night. We're hitting up New York, LA. I'm doing CMJ Festival next month in New York. Just headlined the North Coast Festival kickoff event. And then in the wintertime, we're going to do the overseas tour in Netherlands, UK, Morocco, Egypt. So it's beautiful. You can do it on your own, man. You don't need to help a hand. Just always build relationships on the way. Don't ever build bridges. And believe in your product. It ain't just about, you know, the music, it's about the grind, it's about the business as well.
Okay. So, I mean, speaking of, you know, universities, USC, you're there later today, right?
Actually, we had it on Wednesday. I had the UIC show, and we actually had Benedictine University the day before. It was the first show on the tour. Okay.
Seems like we have a caller calling in, which is Mr. Jay Davis. They let you out of rehab for a little bit, and they're letting you make phone calls. He's actually away in sex rehab right now. Jay, what's happening? That was for you, Khaled.
I can't even hear what he's saying, man.
He can barely hear you, Jay.
Like a robot.
Say sorry for interrupting the interview. What's going on, Jay? What's going on? What's on your mind? How's rehab coming along?
Hold on, what did he say? Hold on, what did he say?
He said something about Tevin Campbell.
Hey, man.
He said CB sleeps on a pillow with a picture of Tevin Campbell on it.
Is that true?
So he said,
I'm getting ready to get rid of John Blue and Jay Davis. I'm gonna tell both of them guys to beat it. See, they don't know. See, I'm gonna tell y'all, listen to something. They don't know me. They don't know me like they think they know me. See, I'll whoop both their ass.
But you can tell, but you can't even stun on Jay because you can tell he done been inside your crib because along with that Tevin Campbell
here we go.
You got that genuine so anxious poster right in the
Here we go. See, let me tell y'all something about Blue, man.
why y'all beating up on CB today?
Man, I'm so sick of these cats, man.
Say what? Because someone here, you sound a little muffled. I don't know how your reception is in sex rehab, but it sounds a little muffled. You sound like you're going through a tunnel. All right.
Hey, man, go work on your problems, man. Just leave this to us, man. We got this, man.
Calling in here, disturbing us, and trying to pick fights with CB and John Blue.
I keep telling them they don't know who they dealing with. I keep telling them. Blue gonna learn firsthand. Blue, you wanna fuck with me?
Your leg is going.
we gotta.
Tight. That's about it.
We done got a little thrown off. Jay calling in and shaking things up. I have a few more questions for Khaled M. Tell us about how your team helps people in Libya and get their voices and stories out.
Well, initially, we kind of had foresight as to what was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people, I'm not personally competent too much when it comes to technology and computers. But other people on the team were kind of helping educate them about how to use proxies, how to upload video to Skype and audio to Google Voice, just to get the information out of what was going on. And when everything first went down, there was a big house with about 30 of us, like basically exiles. That were all sitting with laptops. It was basically a control room, and we just finding contacts and connected them to people in the media, to to the BBC and to Al Jazeera and to Anderson Cooper. Just getting the word out.
Okay. So this is a game that we play. We're going to start it off with you, Khaled M and John Blue. It's called Guess the Race. So I'm going to pretty much read off the start. Don't be trying to cheat, CB. And look
hey, let me tell y'all something. Number one, I'm the all-time reigning champ.
No, he is
at
not.
This game.
He lies about
Blue,
that
you don't know what you're getting into, Blue. This is what I do. Y'all just stick to rapping, Khaled. Y'all just stick to rapping. You stick to singing.
I'm multicultural.
Hey, this is what I do. This
is
one thing I know. I know people. So this is what I do. I win this game every week. Paris.
Yeah, whatever.
Paris.
So I'm gonna read the first story. I think CB saw it. I know. CB saw it, but
I didn't see it.
It's free for all, like whoever guesses first.
Yeah, so you can guess. Like, well, I'm gonna ask you guys to know individually what's your answer. We're gonna make sure that your options are white, black, Asian, Latino, or other. Right?
Yeah, other.
Those are the options.
Why you hating on the Native Americans? They be getting into stuff too.
Native Americans too. We're gonna put Native Americans in there too.
Right. I mean,
we're gonna put Native Americans. Good point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell the boss about that. He be forgetting about people, man.
So my first story of the day is Megan Gordon, a teacher charged with showing the student nude photos of herself. She's 22 years old. Substitute teacher who was charged Wednesday after she allegedly showed nude photos of herself to a 15-year-old student. We're going to start with Khaled M.
She got to be white.
I'm going to call you a racist just because Jay always called me a racist.
She got to be white.
Let's see what the R&B bully knows.
R&B bully, what you think?
Filipino.
Is that your...
He went deep.
Are you serious? That's your serious answer?
Yeah.
Filipino.
I'm answering everything wrong today.
Okay, why? He's stubborn.
Because I don't want to win.
Let me tell you something.
Because I would win.
I want to see you step up.
Paris, he front, he dumb.
Oh, you saw it?
Paris, he front, he dumb for real.
See, we probably, at least you're honest, John.
Yeah,
at least you're honest, Blue, because
how do you tell him about your ideas?
See, we probably saw it too, but he gonna act like
I'm gonna say white. No, that's just
okay. So we have white, we have Filipino, and we have white again. So the answer to that is white.
Oh, I'm right.
Shocker.
Yeah.
I'm right.
What makes you guys say white? Is it because it's a common thing in the news?
Nah, it's because I seen the paper.
I know CB saw it. Cheating, so and so. But anyway, we're gonna move on to the next story. We have Gary Bond charged with having sex with girlfriend's limp body after strangling her to death.
Well, that's easy.
Hey, you gotta let them guess first. I need a minute.
I'm gonna say white. I ain't even see it. I'm just gonna say white.
CB is with white.
Anybody straight? Yeah, that's white.
I already got this one hands down. Could you say that one more time?
Okay. It says Gary Bond charged with having sex with girlfriend's limp body after strangling her to death.
Say Gary Bond, huh?
Gary Bond.
Gary Bond. So just by the name.
Oh yeah.
Polish.
Oh my goodness.
See what I'm saying, y'all? This dude is
He
man.
says Polish. Blue says Polish. CB says white.
Yeah, I'm saying white.
And Khaled M.
Is it Bond, like B-O-N-D or B-U-N? Oh, B-O-N-D?
Uh-huh.
Man, I'm gonna lose a lot of fans, but I'm gonna go with white.
Ooh, I'm gonna call it a racist again. Just because Jay always called me racist because I always say white for all of my answers.
Y'all put me in the best.
Well, no one got this one right.
No?
This one is a brother.
Oh.
He is black. Yes, he's
Look at him.
58 years old.
He look like
Yes.
a fucking.
Louisville man was arrested after he allegedly strangled his
Hey, what the hell
girlfriend
happened to his
to
head?
death. I don't
Why
know.
y'all gonna bring somebody from my home
Hey,
state to this?
fam, look at his head though. Look at his
Sorry.
fucking head.
Oh, man.
I think, you know what? I think that's like a birthmark or something like
Blue,
that.
get your family under control, Blue.
Let's
So,
Tell your
I
cousin,
wish our
man.
listeners could see us. I'm gonna show this picture right now.
Hey,
So
tell your
actually-
cousin.
Your face.
I'm
Yeah,
actually
tell your
going
cousin
to
stop playing.
deduct a point from CB since he saw the first one and Khaled
Nah,
M is
I
actually
didn't see it.
in the
I
lead.
was just
Yes,
playing.
you did. I know
I'm in
you
the lead.
did.
I'm in the lead.
No.
Nah, Blue, you.
Blue, baby, you
Blue,
behind.
you're a loser. You're a loser.
I like being behind anyway.
Oh.
Get it.
Hey,
Okay.
Jay, he's taking your spot, Jay.
Jay is actually on the phone listening right now, y'all. So I
Jay,
just don't have
Blue
him
is
on
trying to
speaker
take
yet.
your spot, man. You better hurry up back, man.
So I have another one. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna move on to our next guest. We're gonna take a quick break after this one, and we're gonna move on to our next guest. Doctors remove safety pin from inside man's penis.
Oh,
Y'all should be screaming, ouch.
ouch.
Fellas. Man admits to masturbating with it. How do you masturbate with a safety pin?
Well, Blue, since you masturbate all the time, how would you, do it with a safety pin?
With a safety pin?
Yeah, how would you?
That's a complicated task, but I can.
Wow.
I'll post my video clip on YouTube.
He's really answering the question. Wow.
So what race do you guys think this person is?
Nah, it's got to be white.
Nah,
Definitely.
it ain't. That's Asian. And probably Japanese.
Tell us how you really feel, Khaled.
So Khaled, you're going with Asian?
Yeah, and if it's Japanese, I get an extra point.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna give you the extra point
Okay.
too if it's Japanese. Blue, on you, baby.
Chinese.
Chinese. Why y'all on the Asians like that?
Because you said safety pin for some reason. I don't know.
I just think.
And it was a 12 centimeter safety pin.
12 centimeter. 12. How many centimeters in an inch?
Can you answer the question?
I just told you what I thought.
What?
Forgot what I said.
See, I don't think you said anything.
I'd say white.
Man, you racist too, CB.
Yeah, am I right?
All of you guys are wrong.
Dang.
I mean, I don't know how you're gonna feel about this
It's
Khaled,
black.
but
Don't
he's
tell me.
from Ghana. He's West African man.
I was right. Again.
Hey.
Yes, 32-year-old man. I don't know. They have the doctors removed it from his penis. I don't know. How do you masturbate with a safety pin? And look at this picture. They have his
I
thing
wanna see the
all wrapped
picture.
up.
No, I don't want to see the picture. Nah, I'm good.
Look like they put a cast on it or something.
I'd rather look at a picture of Tevin Campbell.
So we're pretty much gonna declare at this point Khaled M as the winner because we do have to move on. We have
Who's the
other
winner?
guests. Khaled M.
I appreciate it.
Your point has been deducted because you cheated.
Oh.
Hold on.
Huh?
Watch he lie. See,
Watch he
was
lie.
you going with both parts?
All right, so hey, Colin, thanks a lot for coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we enjoy. Hey, I'm looking forward
See
to
how you lie to
hearing.
his fans?
I'm looking forward to hearing your music.
For sure.
Ignore this guy right here, man. We,
Sure.
hey, you know, times is hard, man. We had to find somebody to replace Jay, so we found the first bum on the street.
Nah, you did good, man.
So Khaled, go ahead and plug your information. Let the fans know where we can actually
Google me, baby. Khaled M. K.
Google me, baby.
Everything's This Is Khaled M. So thisisKhaledM.com, Facebook.com/This Is Khaled M. Like I said, we just hit 10,000 fans.
Yeah.
We're trying to get more. Twitter/This Is Khaled M. And just be on the lookout. We're dropping out the new video, Lights Out. And I'm on a Freedom Tour right now, coming to a city near you. We about to hit Montreal, Michigan State University, Florida, everywhere. So just
Yo,
stay tuned, keep up on the page.
On everything, bro, you a deep brother, man. Real talk. Like
man.
I'm looking forward to listening to more of your music, man. I like to hear because you got a story behind you, man. So
yes,
like, and I love music.
I'm gonna let this pretty man over here, my manager Darren Rich. I'm gonna let him leave y'all some CDs and stuff.
No doubt.
He's a Ford model. So sometimes I gotta work around his schedule.
Okay.
All right. He's a what model?
You know, Ford models, like
yeah.
America's Next Top model is a Ford model.
Oh, okay. No
I
doubt.
always have him like at our shows. We have him kind of working the merchandise table.
No
We get a lot
doubt.
of extra
You
sales.
working, man. You got people videotaping. You got people coming out the ceiling videotaping you, man.
Yeah,
So
we got videotape
you're
everything
doing
we
your
do,
thing, man. Yeah, you got a good staff on you.
That's what's up. And we thank you for coming by the Jay Davis Show. We're going to take a quick break.
Quick break, Josh. Hey, Josh.
Yes.
Quick break.
All right.
We don't need no petroleum.